What's up YouTube and welcome back to the Safe Zone. My name is Cole with the Master Reactor and today we're switching it up a bit. This is going to be a Q&A. Now the reason I'm doing Q&A is because one, it's my birthday. Well, it was my birthday yesterday when you're watching this, but it's my birthday and I'm honestly just really happy at the growth that my channel has had, and honestly all of y'all are just amazing, so I wanted to do something a little bit different just for the people watching. So thank you all for sending in questions, for tuning in. It's been so awesome. But I've separated these questions into three separate categories. I have questions about YouTube, questions about personal life, and questions that didn't really fit into any category specifically, or just general questions at the end. So please make sure you stick around for the whole video to see all of that. But while you're here, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not already. It would be so amazing if we could get to 1.5k by November 1st. We are like so close, and I think we can totally do it, but that can only be done with your help. Don't forget to leave a like, as it will always help the channel, and also make sure to leave a comment on what you think I should react to next, or to the other video. I know this isn't a reaction, but you should definitely still comment on what you thought, because I might do more videos like this. I'm definitely planning on doing some vlogs, maybe, because I'm going to New York in December, and I think I could do a pretty fun vlog series, if y'all want to see that, of course, but that can only happen if I get your support, so please make sure to subscribe. But anyway, I don't want to leave it any further. I say we dive straight into the questions. This is going to be Chapter 1, YouTube. This question is from Bug Binary. They say, "Happy birthday. My question is, what made you want to get into content creation? Any inspirations, things like that?" Now, this is actually a really good question. I've gotten this a few times from a lot of comments, like, why did you want to start YouTube? I don't really know, honestly, because like I started content creation way back in, I think, late 2019, and that was on another channel that remains to be unnamed because it's all privated and all really bad. It was all cringy gaming content, but I just kind of started it because ever since I was young, I was watching like DanTDM, Stampy, iBallistic Squid, and I was like, that's so cool. They get to play games for a living. Like, I want to do that. So basically that inspired me years later to at least try. And me and a couple of my friends did. We all got to like 60 followers on Twitch, but then we stopped streaming forever. So, you know, things happen. But yeah, no, that's a great question. This next question is from Dylan. They say, what got you interested in the DMSMP and other Minecraft YouTubers? Also, who's your favorite DMSMP character? Creator too, if you want. Happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes, by the way. Y'all are amazing. But what got me into Minecraft YouTube and just the DreamSMP in general was my friend, Ashley. Yeah, I've talked about them a little bit in the past. Like, they've just been such a support to me in guiding me on what videos I should react to. But they got me started on Dream, and I saw I'll touch on this a bit later, but I saw other reactors, and I was like, that's cool. They're just sharing their opinions and like criticisms online to a following. I would love to do that. So basically I just started making content, and then it all kind of fell into place. Now, on who my favorite DreamSMP character is, I gotta say it's gonna be either Quackity or Slimecicle. That may just because they're the most recent to me, but I think that both Quackity and Slimecicle portray their characters in the DreamSMP very well, and it's just super funny to watch them like back and forth dialogue. And then also it's really interesting because they get really dramatic, especially during the finale. But on the topic of creator, like outside of the DreamSMP lore, I would definitely probably have to say Wilbur, mainly just because he's attractive. No, but I mean, he is, but like also just because he's just a genuinely funny guy, and also his music is really good. So I'm really impressed by Wilbur. I definitely think that he is probably my favorite creator, but Quackity and Slimecicle are great creators and perform great in the lore. They all are. Like, I'm not trying to pick favorites, but I'm picking favorites, you know? Cora Z asks, have there been any videos that you haven't enjoyed filming? Are there any that you did and decided not to post? Actually, surprisingly, no. Normally, I try to like ask my friend if like what's the vibe of this channel, would I enjoy it, would my fans enjoy it, and then I react to it. That's why Ashley has been such a great help. So again, like they have just been amazing. So thank you so much to Ashley. If you're watching, you should be. Why aren't you watching? But no, that's a really good question, because you would think that I would come across something that I didn't enjoy filming, or something that I just thought like, I gotta do this for views. But really, if I ever get to the point where I feel like I'm doing a video for views and not just because it's something I want to do, then I would decide not to upload it, because I only want to upload the best content. I only want to put forward reactions that I care about, and so that's what my goal is. So that's a great question. Now, this is the question I meant to touch on earlier, but this is from Esmeralda. They said, was there a person who inspired you to start reaction videos? If so, who was it? If not, why did you start making videos? Now, I touched a little bit on why I started making videos way back from my gaming channel, but this is where I wanted to kind of like touch back in with reaction content. And it was basically just these three: Hot Sauce Beats, YoBGS, and Nate Allen. Those three are the ones that inspired me to do this, mainly just because I loved their personalities. I didn't delve too much into their Dream SMP content because I didn't really, know, but their attitudes towards reactions were so fun. I was just like, I could do this towards Dream SMP content. And so that's what I did. And then I went back and watched their Dream SMP reactions. They're all really funny, and just Minecraft YouTubers in general. All their reactions to those are really funny. Go check them out. Also, go check out all their new content, because I know a lot of them are like branching off of reactions, doing new stuff, which is totally awesome. So go check that out. Their links will be in the description down below, because they are a huge inspiration for me. And honestly, without Nate's help on Twitter, like he and I were talking back and forth a lot, and without his help, I don't think I could have grown my YouTube channel to where it is right now. I See Panda Studios asks, how long have you been wanting to do YouTube for, and how long have you actually been doing it? This I touched on a bit earlier, but I've only actually been doing YouTube for around 3 years. Now, on this channel, it's been less than a year, because I started in February, and it's obviously just October, but I started content like 3 years ago at the end of 2019, early 2020. That's about when I started, and I still got a pretty good following on Twitch, but then I just stopped for some reason. But starting back on this channel, it has been a little less than a year. My channel about page does say I've had this channel since 2020, but that's because of a dumb joke that I made this channel for like a spoof like account. That's why if you look at my business email, it is not my current channel name, and that's because this wasn't the original channel name, but it's not specifically for this channel. It was just a spoof channel to like trick a friend, but I ended up using this to build my main channel. So yeah. Penny K asks, was your YouTube name originally going to be Master Reactor? Also, who's your favorite character in the Dream SMP? Now, I've already touched on the Dream SMP character, but my original name for YouTube, this wasn't my old channel, this wasn't anything, but my original name when I was like 14, what I wanted my YouTube name to be was Commander Trix 27. Now, that's like a 2016 name if I've ever heard one, honestly, but obviously, as you can tell, that never took off. It was my Minecraft username for a while, and I used a Jesse from Minecraft Story Mode skin. And I was like, this is it. I'm gonna be good at Redstone. And I was not good at Redstone at the time. And I'm just gonna make this kind of content. I made two videos with that account, and they were Minecraft Dungeons playthroughs. This tells you how long I was like doing the Commander Trix 27 page. Which was a long time, because like when I was a kid I wanted to be named that, and then finally I made an account, posted 2 videos when Minecraft Dungeons came out. They were really bad, choppy, because I filmed them on my HP all-in-one because I didn't have a good computer at the time, and they were overall just really bad videos, so I decided to steer away from that channel. I took a bit of a break and then came back with the other channel that I'm not naming, and then I came back again with this channel, and this is what I've truly enjoyed doing. Badbait asks, how did you decide to become faceless? And of course, when's the face reveal? Now, how did I decide to become faceless? I don't know. I honestly didn't use a webcam because I didn't have one for the longest time, and then I ended up just not showing my face, but I still wanted to have a webcam so I could show my like physical reactions, because a lot of my like verbalization and stuff is in my like hands and like body, so I decided that that would be my best bet, is if I was just faceless on YouTube. And as for the face reveal, I think that definitely is still yet to come. However, I am planning on setting a number, but I don't know that number yet, so make sure to stay tuned. And finally, for this chapter, we have Jasmine Berry's question: did you teach yourself how to edit, and what program do you use? Yes, I did teach myself how to edit. But I did have some guidance from a friend, but it was very light. They mainly just pointed me in the direction of the software that I use, which is DaVinci Resolve. Now, I don't use the pro version because I don't have money. I'm not in a position where in my life where I have a ton of money to spare, but yeah, no, so I used DaVinci Resolve to edit, and that I pretty much learned it all by myself. I'm still learning new stuff. That's why, like, you'll see some times in, like, the new intros that I'm doing, you'll find that there's, like, a new transition or a new, like, shot or music that I'm using, that I'm learning how to, like, edit on here, but there's still tons to learn, and I'm still learning, so yeah. So that's about it for the YouTube chapter, so let's dive into chapter 2. Alright, to start this one off, Void Clay asks, what languages do you speak, and are you currently learning any? English is my first language, and I don't have a second language. And learning any, I would like to learn Spanish because I work in Florida. It's very beneficial anywhere to know, like, to be bilingual, because honestly, that alone can get you hired in some places. But I definitely want to learn Spanish. I've started a little, and basically all I have is the Disney monorail in Spanish because I listened to it like every day as a kid because my dad used to work there. But just the please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manejalo de las manos de las puertas. En manos, brazos, bien, y mireras adentro, y niños a sus niñas, gracias. Like, I know that, but that's about it. And still, it's been so long, that might be incorrect. But nonetheless, I am trying to learn Spanish. DJ asks, how tall are you? Also, happy birthday to my favorite reactor. Thank you so much, honestly. All these kind comments is why I do this kind of content, but how tall am I? I'm short. I really am. Like, there's no real way, like, directly, I'm 5'9", but, you know, let's just say I'm 5'11", you know, just don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep it a secret. This question from Bipster is a two-parter, and it says, what are some of your most favorite TV shows or movies ever? Another question, if you're interested, are you willing to react to YouTubers outside of the main Minecraft YouTube circle? I know the second question lands in more of a YouTube, like, question, so it should have probably been in the first part, but it can still be roped in here. It's totally fine. Now, to answer the first question, I would definitely have to say that my favorite TV show was either Gravity Falls, The Owl House, or Arcane. Those three are very solid shows. Two of them are very similar, one of them is completely different, but those three shows I really like. Now, movies? That's a hard one, because there are some really good movies, like Megamind, let's be honest, but there's also, like, some of the original Marvel movies I liked, and Endgame, obviously, is a really good movie, but I don't know if I really have any favorite movies. Huh. I never thought about that, actually. But yeah, no, that's about it. There are, like, plenty more. Daredevil, that's an amazing show. I could name shows all day, let's be honest. Ooh, actually, I also really enjoy the Lord of the Rings movies. Those are, like, some of my favorite movies of all time. The Hobbit, I really like those movies. I think the movies are great, and if you don't think so, that's totally fine. You're valid to your opinion, but I love everything Middle-earth. And about the willing to react to YouTubers outside of the normal Minecraft YouTuber circle, I'm always down. It's just mainly I'm just being guided as to what I should react to. So make sure to leave comments and stuff like that suggesting people, and I'll have Ashley check them out and see if I would like them. And then if I do, I would definitely react to them. You know, I'm never opposed to reacting to anybody, really. Like, there's no one I wouldn't react to, despite some people who, like, obviously, like, we're talking people who've been canceled, people who've done bad things, and they're still uploading. I'm definitely not going to react to them, but besides that, I'm totally down. Like, Ted Nivison isn't really in the Minecraft YouTuber circle, but I've loved his content, so definitely leave comments on who I should react to. This next question is from Jameson Sanity. I don't know if you already answered this one before, but what kind of games do you play at times when you're not recording any videos? Minecraft. Let's be honest, but then also there's games like Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Those two games are really good. They are a bit mature, so fair warning, just out there, but they are very good games. They take place in the Lord of the Rings universe. By the way, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Oh, to the last question, Rings of Power, that's another great show. Anyway, But then I also play like Detroit Become Human, Astroneer. I played a lot of Fortnite, GTA. I've definitely played both of those with my friends. Rocket League, Slime Rancher, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. That's a really good game. I'm gonna be honest. I have over 100 hours in it. It's my first game I ever owned. Any Lego game, but not Lego The Hobbit. Never play Lego The Hobbit. But Lego Lord of the Rings, love that game. If you can't tell, there's starting to be a pattern with what I like to play. But you know, I play a lot of different games. My favorites, though, are probably the Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War. I really like those games. For the last question of the personal chapter, this one comes from your local, and I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce that last word, so just know that I'm just calling it your local. But they say, you've said before that you're non-binary. I am as well, and it's really nice seeing content creators I can relate to. My question is, how did you know that you were non-binary? This actually is a pretty crazy question, because the easy answer is for me to just say I've always known, but I don't know if I have, because ever since a young age, I have always been into both. I've always been into both. I've like had crushes on guys, had crushes on girls. I've wanted to play with guys' toys, wanted to play with girls' toys, but I never thought that was anything wrong. But growing up in a very heavy-handed Christian household, it was beaten out of me that you are a boy, you are male, you are like, why would you want to do this? That's girly. You should cut your hair because it's too long. And honestly, the trigger warning, I guess, for this next little bit, but it honestly set me into a depression. I've struggled with massive bouts of a depression and anxiety from just trying to fix myself, and for the longest time I didn't know why, because I was just told that all these things that I liked were wrong, and that what I was thinking was wrong, and that this is the way I should think and this is the way I should live. But after I really sat down with myself, like halfway through last year, I realized I did research, and I was like, non-binary. And then I looked at to what that was, and I was like, this literally is me. I don't identify with any gender. I'm gender fluid is another word for it. But like it's been so relieving ever since. Like honestly, I'm not gonna say that it cured my depression or my anxiety. That stuff is just things that I deal with, but it still has really helped me like come into my own and learn how to be me, which is super awesome. Like I used to wear like princess dresses back in like kindergarten, and like my mom was like, oh, that's so cute, and like he's playing but he's a boy. And then like I was grown up really masculine by my father, but I still struggle with habits from my forced Christian life. Like it now, I'm not saying anything against Christianity. I'm not saying anything against any religion, or if you don't want to relate to a religion, that's totally fine. What I'm saying is that it had a bad effect on me. Now, that might be completely different for you, and I don't want to spread any misinformation, but just for me, I did have a bad time with it. But if we were to say how long I've known for sure that I'm non-binary, that would be probably a year and a half. Probably. But I feel like I've always known. I just didn't know what it was. But that's a really great question. I know we got deep there, but let's get on to the final chapter. This one's going to be a bit shorter. It's going to be the extras and future plans. This first one is from Samira Nazari. Now, this question does technically fall back into the YouTube category. A lot of them do, but I mainly put this here because of the second question. What's your favorite part about content creation, and what color is your toothbrush? See, like, I don't know why that second part was added there, but it was really funny nonetheless. It's red. But, but I do want to touch on, though, what I enjoy most of being a content creator, or of content creation in general, is honestly just putting in the work, because like it's a really nice hobby. It keeps me busy, but also I enjoy doing it, and that's something I've like dreamed of, finding something to do where it fulfills those things. But I've really loved my time in content creation, and I hope I can keep doing it. But my favorite thing, I would say, is just the work I put into it. Because when I post it and it's out there and people watch it, that's the gratification I get from my hard work, you know? I don't know. That's a weird answer, and then the toothbrush is red, so. Cosmo Flows asks, I believe in one of your Derivacat reactions, you said something about how you tried to make music. So I wanted to know if you think you'll ever post that music. Short answer, no. But, that's mainly because the emphasis is on tried there. I tried to make music. I never actually finished any song, and none of them were completed. I do want to make a song, though. I've definitely been wanting to make a song for a long time. I just have no clue where to get started, and YouTube videos on how to write songs are very subjective, and it's really more about the personal experience of writing a song. So that's probably not going to be for a bit, but I do want to write a song. So that might be coming in the future, the distant future, unless it comes out sooner. But don't be too shocked about that. Chris Sun asks, what's your favorite midnight snack? This one was a short question, but it was really easy to answer. It's the Tropical Grand Value Trail Mix. It's the one with like the little toucan on it and the flower, and here's a picture of it. But it is the best trail mix by far. The pineapple and the mango. I still don't actually know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's mango. It might be apricot. I'm not too sure. But those pieces and the plantain chips, oh, so good. They are so good. I literally could eat that all the time. I literally have a bowl right here that's empty now, but it used to have trail mix in it. I was literally eating it earlier while planning this video. This next question, I'm mainly focusing on the second one because I've already answered the first one, but this is from Rowan. They say, what's your favorite Lego build you've built? I assume is what they mean. And to answer that, I would definitely have to say that it is this set. I have 2 of these boxed, and I also have 7 of these unboxed. This is my favorite Lego set that they've released in recent years. Like this, I love this. I have 2 of these boxes just saved. I haven't even built them, but if you don't know, I'm very much into the Lego community. Like Just Too Good. I used to watch all the time. Beyond the Brick, you know. M&R Productions. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. I'll have them linked in below as well. They pushed so hard for the longest time to get this set made, and Lego finally listened to the fans and made this set. And it's just incredible. I honestly love this set so much, and that's why I have so many of them. But definitely that one. Maxine Love asks, boring question, but if you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be? Now, I don't think that's a boring question. That's actually a really good question because I have to think about that. I would say someone in the Minecraft YouTuber field like Rambo or Eret, because honestly I look up to them so much, being part of the LGBT community. I know a lot of them are, but like especially Eret. Like I've been watching a ton of Eret streams. I ordered an Eret hoodie. It hasn't come in yet, but I ordered it and it's really cute and I can't wait for it to get in. But I really respect Eret, so I think I'd say Eret. I would want to meet Eret. I'll have them linked in the description as well. I'm linking everyone I'm mentioning just because I want to make sure all the credit goes out to people who have inspired me and really brought me along in my YouTube journey. But that's about all the questions we got. This was actually a really fun video to film because it was a lot more personal. It touched more about like things that I enjoy rather than just watching reacting to content, which I still enjoy doing and I hope you do as well. But yeah, no, these questions were great. I honestly loved them all so much. Some of them were a bit weird, like, why'd you need to know the color of my toothbrush? But nonetheless, I'm so happy that y'all even asked questions, because putting out this post, I was like, people don't have questions. I'm a faceless reaction content. Like, no one's gonna, like, need questions, but I'm actually surprised, and honestly, I love you all so much, and I hope I answered all your questions to, the best extent. If there's anything you want me to expand on, or if you need a little bit further clarification, you can always leave a comment down below. I'll make sure to respond to you. But yeah, no, that's about it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this kind of video. I am planning on doing more non-reaction content in the future, so if you want to see that, please let me know what kind of reaction content, what kind of non-reaction content, or just any videos in general that you would want to see from me. I would love to hear your suggestions. But that's about it for today. I will see you all next time for probably a reaction, let's be honest. And I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye.